What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm doing some general readings for all the signs. I'm on the sign of Leo. I'm trying out a new spread where it's something that you need to know, letting you know some things that have been hidden from you, maybe why they've been hidden, and the best way forward. Hope everyone is doing well. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the About section of the channel. You have the Ace of Earth, Five of Water. Let me grab your guys' messages. So I have a channeled message for you. It says, what goes around comes back around, and you have a bright future without the past. Your channeled songs are Come and Talk to Me by Jodeci and Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell? I don't know, something like that. Queen of Fire. Seems like you guys have some type of regret here. It's an opportunity or a new beginning that you had in the past. It could have been with water, or there's a water sign with fire in their charts. Two of Water. Because you felt like this person was your soulmate, and maybe you saw this as being really successful, but it didn't end up working out. There's definitely some loss and regret and grief involved in this situation because you guys went in two different directions. Four of Fire. I feel like there was either a commitment on your part or this person's part. Maybe you got into a committed relationship and or a marriage with someone else. Queen of Water. Seven of Water at the bottom with Patience. Seven of Fire. I feel like this is someone that you're not talking to at the moment. Maybe someone blocked you. There's this Ace of Earth here. Put the Nine of Pentacles. You guys are kind of doing your own thing. Maybe you guys are both kind of doing the same thing where you are starting a new job, a new opportunity, making some money, but doing it on your own. There's the Five of Water here. Whoa. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, Justice, and Eight of Pentacles. So this talks about, someone kind of waited for this. Someone wanted this to be a long-term commitment. Someone put a lot of time and effort into this situation. With the Lovers, it could have been a situation where there was more than one person involved, or some kind of divine connection. But at the same time, I feel like there was a scenario where there was some type of communication. Could have been an argument. There's definitely an ending to this soulmate connection for you. Definitely because someone was married. Someone did take the steps to get married to someone else, but then they were still kind of in this mental conflict about this, or this other person was. And I just think that it was hard. Magician. I think that it was hard for someone to change the way that they thought about this. It was hard for someone to let this go for a very long time. The best way forward, I feel like, is maybe to work on your emotions, work on changing the way you would normally do things. With the Magician, this is about you being able to manifest whatever it is that you want into your life, but making sure that it's in the right type of energy. I feel like for some of you guys, you and this person that you were in a relationship or vice versa are deciding to go your separate ways, because for some of you guys, this was something where you just kept repeatedly getting hurt. You kept kind of trying to hang on to this, trying to fix the communication, trying to make things work. With the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, I think that this opportunity for you is going to be brought back around with this soulmate of yours, but you have to decide if you do want to work on this. Has this person been hurt too much, or they don't want to work on this anymore? Because someone did get hurt really bad, because I feel like these were two very different people. With the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands, someone has a lot of anxiety, maybe overthinking things, not being able to sleep very well, about having this new beginning. But at the same time, it's because this connection is really strong for both of you. But at the same time, one of you doesn't know if the other person wants to work this out because of how much pain there was in the past, because of how much, because someone got left. With the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So I feel like you're in this energy of maybe leaving a child's mother or an earth sign behind, because maybe when you saw this person, you realized, what it is that you truly want, and maybe you didn't expect for this to end up being this way, or maybe you didn't expect to have these type of feelings for this person, but I just feel like you have this idea and you've been working really hard at something, trying to create a solid ground to stand on, but you're also very stubborn about how it is that you go about things. I feel like because you're a fixed sign, you do things in your own way, on your own time, and you don't really budge on how things are normally done. But I think that a part of you is wondering if there's still feelings on this other side of the fence. Some of you guys have a lot of anxiety about going to court, maybe legal matters, where you're not sure, like, about things like child support and, a lot of things change in this situation when someone ended up getting pregnant, and I think that there is some regret here about this, because I honestly feel like that hurt this person a lot, because maybe this person wanted to have children with you. This person wanted to be the one that ended up being in a relationship with you, that wanted to get married to you and, kind of invest in each other and maybe grow a business together. But it's like at the end of the day, this person ended up getting left out of this because there were other things going on in this. And I think that someone might have a lot of options right now, but there's also energy of someone needing to change the way that they think about things and see things for what they are, because you guys are dealing with someone who watches a lot of the things that you do, like watches you like a hawk. But it's like someone that you fight with, someone that you don't really know if you can trust. You're not really sure what kind of decision that you want to make about this. I think the one thing that's for certain is that if you're a mother or a father, you definitely love your children and you would do anything for them. You'd get them anything, buy them anything. But you know that at the end of the day, some of you guys need to move away from this energy of, this constant fighting, and just knowing that maybe this isn't the right environment, or, that you guys are going in different directions, because I feel like there was always one person that ended up getting left that maybe you wanted to be with, or maybe this person wanted to be with you, vice versa. I feel like some of you guys just want to be happy and you're trying to figure out what that is for you. Maybe it's time to take some time out to figure out what that means, because you've kind of done the same thing for so long. You have dreams in reverse. You have family and tribe. Say what you mean in reverse. Home in reverse. Have faith in reverse. And sexuality in reverse. There's a family situation here where you guys can't communicate at all. Like, you can't get your point across. This person won't listen to you. You won't listen to them. It could have been a situation where maybe you tried to work this out for a long period of time, but you ended up having to leave the situation, and that was what you considered home. I feel like there are some issues here with a female figure, maybe with some sexual things that happened to them as a child. I also feel like someone's self-esteem or self-love is at an all-time low for whatever reason. They're not able to see any type of beauty or anything good in themselves, so it's hard for them to have faith for the future. I feel like someone feels really bad and really down on themselves for what had happened in this situation, but it's almost like someone feels trapped in this situation. They're having a hard time letting this go, maybe because of the children or because of the engagement or the marriage. And I just think that it's time to reflect on, your role that you played in this scenario, because no one's really innocent. I feel like there's things that happen on both sides of the fence for a lot of us, and it's important for us to take responsibility for the part that we played, to be aware of the part we played and to take accountability for that, but also to be aware of the effect that this other person has had on you and your mental health and your, maybe physical health as well. For some of you, it was a really stressful situation. Some of you guys definitely need to get more sleep so that you can make more clear choices, because I think that there's a sense of control here, and there's a sense of not wanting you to progress or move forward in your life. But there's also this choice that you need to make for your life about what it is that you want. But in order to do that, you need to have a clear mind to do that. I think that some of you guys are trying to practice being grateful, or maybe that's what you need to start practicing, like every morning. The best way to reprogram the subconscious mind is to either say out loud or write down 3 things that you're grateful for, and then it will help kind of get rid of some of the negativity and the programming that we've kind of accumulated over time, so we can bring more positive energy into our lives. Some of you guys might have some health issues. I'm seeing the heart chakra, so maybe get your heart checked or get your blood pressure checked, or for some of you, get tested and make sure that your A1C isn't and cholesterol, stuff like that. Just get your heart looked at and see how that is. I feel like there's a change that's been wanting to happen in this scenario for a very long time, but someone was afraid to change. Someone was afraid of moving forward because it's really hard to release this really toxic and negative energy that was around something that you guys have been kind of involved in or attached to for a very long time. The best way forward, I think, for you is to go after what it is that you desire. What are you passionate about? Is it making money? Is it for some of you guys, you're trying to make a choice on whether or not you should wait for a situation to get better, or something that you need to decide on. But I honestly feel like you guys know that there's a big disconnect in emotional feelings for this person, or maybe this person has been this way for a very long time, or you have some childhood things, maybe when you were around 4 or 6 years old, for you and this person. I feel like you guys have mirrored this kind of and it was a really big trigger for you guys, so it ended up being a really toxic kind of karmic situation. But the King of Swords is signing that contract, making that decision, and pulling your emotions out of it, and making this decision because the universe is kind of bringing it back around for you to figure out what it is that you want, how you feel, and then for you to make that educated choice. So, and the kids will be fine. Some of you guys need to know that. And if anything, it will be probably joint custody, and you could work out a plan. So that's all I have for you guys. Have a good day.